Hi everyone, the Gazette has a new name. It's now called Nostalgia USA, and each month it's getting better. A real entertainment experience. And within each issue there will be special pricing on selected oldtimeradiodvd.com collections, only available to our subscribers of the Nostalgia USA. Take advantage today by subscribing at oldtimeradiodvd.com. Nostalgia USA, special pricing. What a combination. Go to oldtimeradiodvd.com today. You'll be glad you did.
Let's now join our featured presentation.
Captain Midnight! Yes, Captain Midnight, brought to you every day, Monday through Friday, by the makers of Ovaltine, the world-famous food drink. Now, if you're taking a food drink to get extra vitamins, naturally you want to get the food drink that contains all the essential vitamins. So you'll be interested in this. Ovaltine is the only popular food drink that is actually fortified with vitamin C. No other popular fortified food drink on the market contains this important vitamin. But when you ask for Ovaltine, you get vitamin C, as well as the other essential vitamins that may be deficient in ordinary food. And you can see how important it is to get vitamin C when you buy a food drink. As you know, vitamin C is absolutely essential to good health. It's necessary to maintain healthy gums, bones, and teeth. And it's one of the essential vitamins you can't store up in your system. You should get a new supply every day. Now, in some forms, vitamin C is very expensive. But when you ask for Ovaltine, you get vitamin C as a bonus, along with all its other essential vitamins, minerals, and important basic food elements. In fact, if you're a normal person, 2 glasses of Ovaltine daily in normal meals give you plenty of vitamin C, as well as enough of every other essential vitamin for buoyant health and keen vitality. So if you're taking a food drink to get your extra vitamins, why not change to Ovaltine? You get vitamin C as a bonus. It's one of the many extra benefits you get when you drink Ovaltine. So be sure to get a jar of Ovaltine today. And now, we begin a new and action-packed adventure, The Map of Mystery. Though Captain Midnight has been given up for lost, his 3 chief agents, Chuck Ramsey and Joyce Ryan and Ichabod Mudd, now co-commanders of the secret squadron, are carrying on the battle against Ivan Shark and his race of slaves. The battle which will determine the fate of America. Arriving by plane in Uberaba, Brazil, they went straight to the chief of police and obtained the map describing the location of the Valley of the Lost People. Meanwhile, however, Shark himself had landed at the ranch outside of town. And having learned from Pedro da Silva that the map was in the hands of the secret squadron agents, he brutally killed the Brazilian and then devised a diabolical scheme for regaining possession of it. Now, in the living room of the hacienda, the international criminal has been describing to his daughter Fury the trap by which he hopes to capture his enemies. Listen as Fury inquires anxiously.
But, Father, are you quite sure that the secret squadron agents never met this man, Da Silva?
Quite, my dear. If they had, then of course my little stratagem would fail. Everything depends on their believing that our Lieutenant Gomez is actually Da Silva.
You've sent Gomez into the city to find them, then?
Yes. Doubtless he has already arrived by now.
But what was he to tell them?
Why, he was merely to introduce himself to them as Senor Pedro da Silva, the man on whose estate one of our jet-propelled planes fell. The man who had the presumption to steal the map of the valley and turn it over to the police.
And the man who lies dead out there in the courtyard now.
Precisely. Though, of course, the secret squadron agents have no way of knowing that. They will welcome Gomez with open arms. Then they will meet the same fate that their leader met. And before this day is over, I promise you.
You mean, Father, that Gomez will lure them out here?
Exactly.
But they'll be eager to leave for the valley, Father, now that they know where it is. What pretext can he possibly use to delay them?
An infallible pretext, my dear. He will tell them that Ivan Shark is here.
What? You...
Yes. Or I should say, the body of the late Ivan Shark.
Oh, so that's it. He'll say that you were in the plane that crashed.
At least that he believes I was. He can't be sure. So the secret squadron agents had better come out and identify me.
Well, they won't be disappointed, Father. They'll find you here all right.
Yes, but not exactly dead, my dear. In fact, very much alive. Alive and ready for them, eh?
And at the moment, it seems very much as if Ivan Shark's confidence is justified, as if his plans are destined to succeed. For as we know, the arch-criminal's henchman Gomez has already found the secret squadron agents in their hotel room in Uberaba, and without an instant's hesitation, they have accepted him as their friend and ally, Senor Pedro da Silva. Now, at the imposter's suggestion, they are leaving the hotel to accompany him to the ranch where the arch-criminal eagerly awaits them. As they enter the automatic elevator to descend to the lobby, Chuck exclaims apprehensively.
Loops, I'd be a lot happier if I weren't carrying these papers around with me.
You mean the maps, Chuck?
Yeah, I stuck them in my pocket when Senor De Silva here knocked on the door, and I've still got them.
Oh, that ain't too good, Chuck. They're too valuable to be toting around. But I would not worry if I were you, Senor Ramsey. Surely they will be safe at my ranch.
I don't know. Maybe I ought to stick them in the hotel safe.
No, Senor. That would be a mistake.
Why would it be?
Well, you see, that would mean you would have to come all the way back here to the city after you leave my ranch.
Well, we're going to have to do that anyway, ain't we? We got to get our plane.
See, but there is a shortcut from the ranch to the airfield. It will save you much time if you do not have to return to the hotel.
Oh. Well, if that's the case, I guess I'll take the maps along.
Yeah, maybe you better, Chuck. Because whether it's Shark's body or not, we're going to want to move fast as soon as we've identified it.
Good. I am so glad you have decided to bring the maps along. I think it will be best that way. Best for everyone.
A half hour later, they are speeding along the open highway when Icky, sitting in the front seat next to Shark's lieutenant, remarks thoughtfully,
You know, it'd be a funny thing if this guy out at your ranch does turn out to be Shark.
In what way funny, Senor Mott?
Well, I'm thinking of Captain Midnight. It's only a couple of days now since, you know.
Since he has died, eh?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I still can't get used to saying it somehow.
And it is a strange coincidence that Shark should die so soon afterward. Is that your idea?
Yeah, that's it.
I've been thinking the same thing, Icky. Gosh, each one trying to get the other for years and years, and then both of them dead within a few hours.
But we don't know that Shark's dead, Chuck. This may not be he at all.
I think I can almost promise you will see Ivan Shark at my ranch, Senorita.
You're pretty sure it's him then, huh, De Silva?
Si, Senor Mud. I am almost entirely sure. You will not be disappointed.
Jeepers, if it is, what do we do then? Do we go back to Washington? Or do we head for the homeland of the lost people?
I think that'll be up to Major Steele, Joyce. We'll report to him by radio and let him decide, huh?
Yeah, you're right, Icky, but I bet I know what his decision will be. He'll say, head on down to the Antarctic and see what's cooking. Hey, how come you're slowing down, Senor?
We have almost reached our destination. The hacienda lies just beyond the next curve in the road.
Yeah? Then we must be on your estate already, huh?
Yes, si, Senor Mud. We've passed the property line some time back.
Hey, that's funny.
What do you mean, Senor?
Well, what are them guys doing up there in the middle of the road?
What?
I figured that they must be one of the county road gangs or something, but they wouldn't be patching a private drive.
But you see, Senor, they are my own servants. I have given them orders only this morning that I want this repairing done.
Well, gosh, are they deaf or what? They're not even starting to move out of the way.
Perhaps I'd better sound my horn.
Hey, hold on a minute. Stop the car, pal.
Oh, what is the matter, Senor?
That's a screwy way to honk on a horn.
Yeah, I heard it too, Icky. 1 and 2 and 1.
Gee, me, the signal of Ivan Shark's organization.
But surely you do not think...
Never mind
Senor,
what we think. Stop the car, I tell you.
Do what he says, De Silva. I've got a gun against your back.
Very well, Senor.
Now climb out. Quick, pal.
I will be happy to climb out, but it will do you no good. You are too late.
What? Blazing beacons, he's right, Icky. Look at those guys now.
Jeepers, those aren't picks and shovels they've got. They're Tommy guns.
And they're throwing a bead on us.
If you wish to fight it out with them, my friends, go right ahead. It will be a little uneven, however. Automatics against machine guns.
They ain't gonna open up on us as long as you're here, brother.
You are mistaken, Senor. They have orders to kill you at the slightest sign of resistance. It does not matter to Ivan Shark if he loses one of his lieutenants. I am sure you know that.
Then Shark is here at the ranch.
Si, Senorita, si. Not his body, of course, but he himself. He is waiting in the hacienda to greet you.
Holy suffering catfish, did we stick our necks out?
You did exactly as the chief expected you to do.
You are not the Silva at all, I'll bet.
No, senor, I am not. My name is Gomez. I was assigned to lead you here, and I have fulfilled my assignment. The rest is up to you, my friends. Either you will go peacefully into the hacienda, or my comrades out there will carry you in after the bullets have ended your lives. Now, which will it be? You have your choice.
But of course, the secret squadron agents have no choice. Looking through the windshield of the car, they can see the barrels of 7 machine guns forming a semicircle across the road ahead. Knowing that it would mean certain death to resist at this moment, that it would only guarantee Ivan Shark's ultimate victory, they open the car doors and slowly, reluctantly climb up. Even as their feet touch the ground, their every sense is alert for some opportunity to escape. And in the minds of each of them is the same thought. The thought which Chuck murmurs in Joyce's ear as they march toward the hacienda, their hands above their heads, the Tommy guns pressing against their backs.
We gotta think of Captain Midnight, Joyce. We've gotta figure out what he'd do. Oh, he'd get out of a jam like this, and so will we. We'll never avenge his death if we don't. So keep your eyes open.
So it is that a few moments later a door swings open, and Chuck and Joyce and Nicky, still covered by the guns, enter the living room of the ranch house to be greeted by the snarling, mocking laughter of their archenemy, Ivan Shark.
Look at them, Fury. The arrogant fools who thought they could outwit me without the help of their late leader. Did you seriously believe that you were equal to the task of conquering Ivan Shark? Did you?
Yes, we did, and what's more, we still think so, Shark.
Indeed. And what will you use for brains, my friends? The only one of you who possessed any is dead. Without him, you are as helpless as newborn babes.
Well, at least we all agree that he was a great man.
That's more than I ever heard you admit when he was still alive, Shark.
I am only too happy to admit it, now that he is dead, Mud. And if I was able to dispose of him, think of what a simple matter it will be to rid myself of you.
It may not be as simple as you think, Shark.
Listen to him, Fury. Here he stands, covered by enough machine guns to blast him to pieces. And he brags that it will be difficult to kill him. What will you do, Ramsey? Tear the guns out of the hands of my agents? Why, Captain Midnight himself could not save you now if he were alive.
Of course, they might not be in this predicament, Father, if he were alive.
True, my dear. I would not have dared to use such an obvious device to lure them out here. He would have seen through it, but not they. They walked into the trap without a moment's hesitation.
And maybe we'll walk out of it the same way. Fish face.
Yes? You will not have the chance, Mud. Within 5 minutes, you will have joined your leader in oblivion.
Why 5 minutes, Father? Why not now?
We have only one piece of business to transact first, my dear. Ramsey.
Yeah? What do you want?
I believe you know what I want. The maps and the charts that were stolen from my agent's plane. Hand them over to me immediately. You hear me, Ramsey? I am waiting. Give me the maps and the charts at once. After that, I will give you and your comrades permission.
But Chuck Ramsey makes no move to hand the papers to Ivan Shark. Why not? We know that he's carrying them in the pocket of his uniform. Could he have some plan up his sleeve? Some idea by which he might save himself and his fellow agents from death? What could it be? Don't miss tomorrow's thrill-packed adventure, A Bargain for Betrayal. Now, if you're drinking a food drink regularly to get your extra vitamins, by all means remember this. Of all popular food drinks, Ovaltine and only Ovaltine contains vitamin C. Yes, Ovaltine and only Ovaltine is fortified with vitamin C, along with all its other essential vitamins. Many other well-known packaged food drinks you may buy fail to supply one or even more of these essential vitamins or minerals in significant amounts. So be sure to ask for Ovaltine, the most delicious and complete way to get your extra vitamins, including vitamin C. Tune in tomorrow, same time, same station, to Captain Midnight. Until then, this is your Ovaltine announcer, Tom Moore, saying goodbye and happy landing.
Captain Midnight reached you by electrical transcription and came to you from Chicago. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System.